and welcome back to another virtual venture video. Today in Midnight Racing Tokyo, we will be going over what tuning is like after the alpha update in the Murci SV. Oh, I forgot to install the LP640 exhaust. We'll do that in a minute. But as you can see, I've already done a few things to this car, like ECU tuning. But with my other spec, I've gone over what it's like to have everything done on it in the last video. But this one doesn't have, I don't think it really has anything done, because it just makes 662 horsepower, which is basically stock numbers. So let's take her in to get her tuned. Let me get turned around here, because I actually passed spawn. Head back from here. Turn to the parking lot. Go over to the tuning shop. Yes, thank God it spawned me in. Oh no. There we go. Let's go in here. Wait for it, and boom. This is my Monterey Blue spec. One of my favorite specs I have. The Verde Ethica is now on the SV, while my Monterey Blue is now on my LP640. Two amazing colors. Now, once they release the Fast and Furious kit style for this car, I'm going to do that in Arancio Atlas. So stay looking forward to that. Let's get her on some better fitment here. There we go. Okay. On stage 1, you'll have 6 horsepower gain. 2, you'll have 12. And on 3, you'll have 17. So let's go with stage 3 in the fuel injectors. On the intake, you'll have 3 on 1. Or 2.26. People probably get mad at me if I round up. But there you go. 5 or 7. Stage 3 all the way. Because it's a Murci of all things. 2, 3, and 5 on stage 1, 2, and 3. Let's go into this ECU. Although we had that in the past, they updated the horsepower gains. It's very inaccurate still. Okay, give me that. Make sure it gives me the backfire. Oh, I caught that. Give me that. There you go. Okay, let's tune this fitment. Tune the rear fitment. It's gonna be one clean car. Okay, those wheels sit a bit too far out on both sides. So let's just set y'all in a bit. Yeah, there we go. I don't like them being flush with the quarter panel. I like having a bit of difference there. Add in all the weight reduction you can, because these are heavy, heavy cars. Let's go with turbo. Oh wait, I'll have to go over everything in a second, but stage 1 you get 32, stage 2, 62, stage 3, 93. I made the mistake of going turbo and not sequential first time. I'll do sequential later because I'm broke right now. Stage 1 you get 34, 67 on 2, and 102 on stage 3. Then on the supercharger, which I doubt anybody's going to do on this car, unless they do, which I'll respect, 29, 58, and 87, which I'm going to go turbo. Because you know me, I love some fat turbos. Put some better brakes on it, because I can't afford any better than that. Brakes are the same they've always been. On internals, you have 8 horsepower gain on 1, 16 on 2, and 24 on 3. Not a bad gain. It'll be better than the block. Okay, on stage 1 on block you have 4, Stage 2 you have 7. In Stage 3 you have 11 almost. Well, you have 10.15, which doesn't even round up at all. Bit of an idiot here. But there you go. There's your games. If you look at the graph, after this you're making 821. And it spools fully around 3100 RPM. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's get this car out. Go in here, apply the correct exhaust. If you'd like me to go over body customization on this car, I will. But I'm not going to go over that in this video because I'm just going over tuning on this car. I mean, great looking car. Absolutely love it. But yeah, here you go. If you'd like me to, I'll go over the body kits. Just hit me up, say you want me to go over the body kits. But for now, I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's get her out there. Drive her around a bit. And then after that, I'll take her on a race. Put that on a timeline. Well, looks like we're going to do the race right now. I guess. No, not Midnight Marathon. I want to go Fujigawa. Okay, and let's start the race. Get on that. Come on. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. I'll put this on a time lapse probably. But for a bit of the first lap, I'm not going to. It handles really well. It pulls out of corners. People say this thing handles like a boat, but I love how it handles. Back in driving Empire days, I was really good at driving bricks. I was the person known for handling the stroll going around the track. I was really good at that. Oh. The steering could use a bit of work, but I'll get to that soon because I can't afford that right now. Pull away from the wall. There we go. Anyways, this is probably where I'll end up hitting the time lapse. So. solid lap times, as you can see. Although I'm not the best driver, as you can see from that clip, I sat down a solid 6:17 on this. That's a pretty good time out of a not very solid driver on no gear tuning or suspension tuning, which I could have done if I had the money, like I said. I didn't have the money at the time. Oh, that's clincher. Like I said, I don't have the money to modify it all the way, but I did all the performance upgrades, and as you can see, it's really solid race car. Like somebody did their lobotomy tune a while back, which is always an insane tune. And they'd run really insane times. And it's pretty crazy. But yeah, this car is pretty insane. I guess after you pay $64 million for it, it ought to be pretty insane. But they did update it where you pay based off of your class now instead of tier, instead of how much the car is, which really helps out. As you can see, I'm going 224 miles an hour right now with no gearing, and that's insane. As a lot of you know, the HP 7, or yeah, I think it was HP 700 GT 4 GT could do like 270 plus, and that was absolutely insane. That was groundbreaking. But yeah, if you want this car, go pick it up. I suggest it heavily if you have $64 million to go just blow, which I know some of you do because of the Ferrari refund, if you still have money from that. So yeah, go pick this guy up. I suggest it. Have a good rest of the week, guys. We'll see you again soon. Say hi to your dog for me. Bye, guys.